There you go. This is a driver. So I'm going to do just a quick short video here. So this is going to be in relation to the stream from last night for the patch or pre-content release stuff. So as y'all know, if you watched the stream, and I apologize, I did get frustrated. I bit my tongue a lot. I can tell you how bad I wanted to rage quit. So the main thing that was irritating me, it wasn't the fact that they enabled the dragon flying. It was the fact that when I kept clicking this button down here, which I've put down on my lower bar here, um, that it didn't seem like it worked to me. So currently it's on steady flight right now. So the problem is that if you go into, they changed it from collections to just, it's now warband collections, and I can't move this over or anything like that. So right now all I have in here are just my flying mounts. That's all I have set in my favorites, because I use this button over here. If you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but it's over in the bottom corner, or to the right side. I have that bound to my mouse. So all I do is just hit my mouse button and I get on my mount. And I have another button that's set for targeting enemies. So this is what I found out. For some reason, before when I would use that, and it's actually your favorite, your random favorites up here. And before, I've always had flying mounts and ground mounts. You know, just your standard ground mounts. See, one here real fast. Because I have it filtered just my flying mount. So, for example, this here. You know, this here, because this mount does not fly, he would only show up when you were in zones that you could not fly in. Like, for example, Xeric Mortis, when you couldn't fly there, a lot of your zones when you couldn't fly in the beginning of any expansion, things like that. So that would be, for example, this one here would be a part of my favorites. So he would only show up in those zones. Any place I was at that I could fly, like, for example, I'm in my garrison, and I would just be able to boom and just take off and fly like that. So what it's doing now is I've sat here and messed with this for about an hour. If I have these other ground mounts in here, come on, here, get that out there. If you have all these other ground mounts that you like to have for, you know, cruising around in the instance or in those zones that you can't fly but still want to show off some of your other cool mounts, this still cycles every single thing now. Or we'll call it this button here because I have it bound over there. It still cycles every single thing. And I don't know if that's a glitch currently or what the deal is. So my workaround for that is, unfortunately, I removed all of the ground mounts that do not fly, including my motorcycles that I like to use. I removed all of those from here. And now, when I hit my button to mount up, I only get flying mounts and I only get regular flying. So, and what I figured out is you have this cast bar down here. We'll go ahead and click it. This changes from steady flight to your skywriting. So now when I click this, this mount is now part of the skywriting or dragon writing club, we'll call it. So, and it's available there. So if I dismount and I hit that again, they're calling it skywriting, but it used to be the dragon writing. Now when I change that again and I get on any other mount, I can just fly around like normal. Sorry that was loud in my ears, probably loud to you too. So guys, I just wanted to kind of show that real quick. The other thing that was annoying me, but it's expected when any kind of new content like this comes out, it's going to happen more and more, is the amount of errors you're going to get for a lot of your add-ons. Now, a lot of my add-ons still give me errors because I run a lot of outdated but useful stuff for me because I do a lot of old content. I know that I could go in and deactivate them when I'm not using them, that kind of thing. I understand that. I just play the way I play. And most time it's because I forget, honestly. So, and the thing is, it's not that I forget to turn them off because it keeps yelling at me saying, "Hey, go turn that off," but I forget to turn it back on. So, so yeah, guys, if you're having a problem with your mounts not wanting to cooperate, and you keep getting your ground mounts and stuff, do that at least for the time being. Hopefully they'll have some patch updates and stuff like that. And if I see anything that helps out with that, I'll try to let you guys know. But I just kind of wanted to give you an update on what I figured out and just kind of go from there type stuff. So, other than that, I mean, I'm seeing some pretty neat stuff. I mean, we can look around real quick. This is more related to the flying and stuff, but I've noticed that they've changed a lot of they've added some icons. So, for example, We'll zoom in a little bit here. So our flight master now has this little flight boot above his head. So I thought that was kind of cool. It kind of helps you, I guess, figure out who he is from a distance. I mean, it's neat. I don't need it, but it's neat. And in here, I noticed I was in here earlier that some of your quest givers for your dailies, things like that, have now this kind of icon instead of the old school blue one. So, and as you saw when we were, if you saw the live stream from last night, then you've seen the purple ones too. That's for the content that we're working on. So now that I kind of got this sorted out, the other thing I realized later that the reason why I was having a hard time killing anything is because my dumb butt, I didn't do my talents, because they reset your talents every single time they do a big thing like this. So I had to go through here and reset all this. I did cheat and I used Wowhead. If you're familiar with that website, there's a way to go in there and they do have a cheater build. So I followed that mostly. I kept some of the stuff that I enjoy, like it did not have me select my multi-shot, and because I do a lot of old dungeon stuff, I like my multi-shot, so I put it back in here. I'll mess with this stuff a little bit later on. And yeah, now it's yelling at me about all my add-ons again. So this was the other thing that was screwing me up. So guys, if you're struggling with the new content and everything, go back and make sure you double check, because I completely forgot about them resetting the talents, because with all the errors and warnings and things being screwed up, and I mean my UI was all goofed, as you guys know that watch. I use this UI, which is ELV UI. I love this setup, and I don't know why, but I mean my bars were gone. This was like crunched off into the woods. There was some weird icon up here. I don't even what, if y'all know what that is, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it on my stream from last night. I'll see if I can try to hover a picture over this, but I get this like silver ring in this map right here, and it's got arrows pointing in different ways, and it annoys the crap out of me. But you know, I work around it. So anyhow, guys, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that, and mostly to help the people that are confused of what the hell's going on. Um, I did some Google searching, and all I got was the rant post about everybody crying and whining, you know, calling each other names and that kind of stuff. And we all know what those posts look like. So I figured this would be helpful to you guys. You know, no bashing. You know, me personally, I don't like the dragon flying. It just, I get the dragon flying, and I'm not knocking it 100%. It's just not a favorite of mine. I prefer just to regularly fly around. You know, it for me, it's just easier. I don't know. I've also noticed that it kind of bothers me. I don't know if it's, you know, they put the disability stuff in there for people to get like motion sickness and stuff like that, and I've tuned it into that stuff a little bit, and it still seems like it kind of bugs me a little bit. I don't know if it's, you know, giving me motion sickness or who knows. So, but I mean, it's just not a favorite of mine. So if you're like me and you'd rather have your static flying, you know, your regular flying all the time like this, because I like to be able to fly around and look at my enemies and see what I'm doing or see where I'm going. I couldn't tell you how many times I stand like this on my DK looking for a mining node that I see on the map but I can't find it. I'm sitting there doing this number all the time. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna cut it right there, guys, and get this thrown up there for you. And I hope this helps. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.